Hey you guys, this is a read for my fellow water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. We're going to start off today with the Cancer. Sorry, I just knocked my camera over. Yeah, we're going to start off today with the Cancer and see what energy is going on with the Cancer. I'm going to do tarot and then I'll go ahead and clarify with another tarot deck. Look. Okay, I'm not taking this only because I haven't shuffled. Should I take this? The wealthy man, the main male. Ooh, shit. Ooh, great fortune. Wait, distant horizons, and I'm gonna show you the cards in a minute. Hold on. Great fortune, a child, and then we end this with marriage. How about that? I don't think it gets any better than that. So maybe the person that you're dealing with, yeah, I'm telling you, I just knocked my camera over. Maybe the person you're dealing with has some type of issues when it comes to a child. Not issues. I'm saying that the wrong way, okay? Not issues, but maybe they have some type of situation when it comes to dealing with the child. Maybe they had a child or they are having issues with the child's mother or father when it comes to a family room. Yeah, family room. So maybe they're having some kind of issues when it comes to dealing with their ex. Childhood issues, some type of issues. So yeah, there you have it. We're just going to see where the Cancer is. And so far we have a wealthy man, we have a main male, we have distant horizons, we have great fortune, and we have child, and we have marriage. So somebody's going to get married soon, Cancer. This wealthy man seems like to me, could be man or woman, however you take it, but it seems like to me that this wealthy man, and I'll go ahead and show you the cards, this wealthy man has everything, but if you see, there's a clock here. There's a clock. Time's ticking, and he knows that. He knows that, I'm sorry, I'm scratching my hand. He knows that time's ticking. And then he is also, he might be the main male, or you might be the main person that he's trying to build a future or foundation with. And this might have all changed down the line. My hand is itching. Maybe I'm gonna get some money, right? This could be, you are, or it wants to be the main male in your life, or he wants you to be the main person in his life. And before, the energies that happened before are no longer, he ended that. And then distant horizons. It seems like someone is traveling towards you, Cancer, because, look, the chain is broken. They broke the chain. Now their ships, your ships are coming in and they're inside of it, so you have been working on yourself in regards to a situation, and you had to stop focusing on who the main male was and who this person is, the wealthy man, the main male, who felt like he had all of the answers and he could do no wrong because he had the great fortune. Well, now you're working on yourself no matter what it takes. And yeah, that's the reason why the great fortune card is coming out. So you guys are matching each other's energy. And then there's a child. The child could be either this person has a child and maybe that's the reason why they couldn't travel, or it was some issue in regards to this child that was stopping them from moving forward. But I don't know if it was some kind of guilt in regards to feeling like they were going to leave the child, but the fortune, having the great fortune and being at a distance from you, the main person in that wealthy man's life, or the main person, or the person who they felt like should be in their life, this child will always be here, and he or she will go to a distance to go and make sure that they're in that child's life. But while that child is growing up and they're in a they're in a house by themselves, you see, a family room, and there's no family in there because they see the child once a week or twice a week, or when it's their time every other week, they're alone in this room by themselves. So they're going to do the ultimate and travel towards you, Cancer. So that's kind of how that seems, or maybe this is vice versa energy, because again, your house isn't complete without the family. And this child, he or she had to figure out how they can make this union complete. You know, people move on in life, and maybe this was a situation where this child wasn't planned, and maybe it was a situation where you guys were um, uh, building or trying to do something, or getting familiar with each other, and this child was here. So, you know, you probably left, Cancer, knowing you left because you're not going to ever be a third party, and you wanted this family home, or family dynamic, but this person, you know, felt like he didn't want to have it in the beginning because of his coins. That's just kind of how it seems to me. Like, he was a wealthy man, but now time's ticking. It's been years, and this child looks like she's probably 2 or 3. So it had to be like at least a couple of years before he decided to come through this, or come to and say, you know what, this is what I want. And here it is. The Great Fortune card comes at the bottom of the deck, is um, unexpected income, and then you have the gift underneath it, and a courtship. Yeah, he's coming towards you. You know, he's coming towards you. Because at first he was this false person. At first, whatever this deception was and how this child came, you know, he wasn't telling you everything. Yes, he was seeing other people, but that didn't mean, yeah, he's thinking about her. Look at that. He's thinking about her. And that doesn't, and it should be vice versa. Yeah, he was trapped. He felt like he was trapped. Remember? He felt like he was trapped. And that's why the distant horizons and the chains are broken here. So, you know, he felt guilty at the same time, had to become a father, or be a father to his responsibilities. And that was his income and his child. But now he's like, you know, my child is older, and no, I'm not with that person. That was just happened to happen. You know, that happened, and there's nothing I can do to change that situation. So the only thing I can do, I'm not going to use my big deck today. I decided not to. But the only thing that you can do is to the two of coins just tried to come out. But the only thing that you can do is actually, you know, nurture the situation and know that you did everything. The world card just tried to come out, and know that you did everything to nurture this situation and to be a father to your child. You know, and this could be vice versa. You know, things don't work out, and sometimes there are babies. I'm not gonna call them oops babies, because every experience is a lesson. But in this process, somebody was being careless and irresponsible, and it seems like it wasn't the Cancer. And if it was you, you know, then that's what you know might be dealing with. So if this resonates with you, you know, hit the like button. If not, you know, all of these cards tried to come out, but I'm not taking them. Yeah, so there you have it. Let's clarify this wealthy man. Who is this? Yeah, this wealthy man. 10 of Cups. Yeah, this wealthy man is coming towards you. 10 of Cups energy, union, family, unite. You know, this is the energy that should have been in the beginning, and it's not. So the the 10 of Cups is harmony within a family, or a unity. So yeah, you guys are coming together in a union. And let's clarify the main male. Who is this main male for the Cancer? No, I'm not taking that. You know, who is this main male, and what was the issues? So the main Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, yeah, you know, you guys both started to work on yourself. If you look at her, she's unbothered. She's unbothered when it comes to anything. She's playing with the squirrel, and you know, the squirrel became her friend. You know, and that's just where it is. You know, but the Nine of Pentacles energy is rewards and luxury. So now that she's there, she's sad. She's if you see her face, even though she has rewards and luxury, you know, she still doesn't have, you know, what it is that she needs. You know, she still doesn't have that. You know, no, you know, she has the success and everything, and that's the same thing that this man was going through. So while he had been working on himself and feeling like selfish, sorry, I can't pick that up. While he'd been working on himself and feeling selfish, you said, I'm not giving my energy to this person anymore. You went to a distant location or a distant horizon, and that's the reason why he's coming and he's breaking the chains in regards to him trying to be a perfect father and business owner, or person, in regards to his coins. He's like, you know what? I know that this situation didn't work. It never was supposed to work with this person, with this child's mother. However, I have now, did everything that I needed to do. Not everything, but I'm going to nurture another. I'm going to nurture, this person that walked away from me, or that I walked away from, because I wanted to be everything to my daughter or son. And this is how I took, at first he said that, he or she felt like they couldn't do it and be in a relationship, and felt guilty at the same point, but they needed to love, and they did love their child first. And now they're like, well, I did all of this stuff, so now what's next? Well, I'm going to where I should have been. I hope this person, because they see you doing good now. Here, Nine of Pentacles energy, they see you doing good, and the Four of Cups energy is basically, some type of withdrawal, rejection, or just, them, just kind of bored. They're bored. She's bored. Look at her. Can you see her face? Hold on, I need to change this lighting. She's bored. Can you see that? Hold on, let me cut it down a little bit. Yeah, she's bored, and it just seems to me like, he is too. Okay, you got your coins. There it is. That's better. You got your coins, and now you got your cups and everything, and you're bored. Why are you bored? Because money isn't everything, and she had to work on herself, because at some point she didn't have, she felt lost and betrayed, and she felt like she was giving her all to this man, and who was the main male, and that's probably what it is. He or she was the main male or woman in their life, and they weren't wealthy. They thought that they could build a family with this person, and divide the coins, or share their coins. And Cancer, we're nurturers. We believe in family, and so that's where it is. So here it is, the Two of Wands energy. The Two of Wands energy is here, to clarify the distant horizons. And the Two of Wands energy is basically, focusing on decisions and goals, and being sadness and being sad at the same time. And that's what the Nine of Pentacles energy was. And that's the reason why I said that. She looks bored, but this person has a tie. It has a rope around his arm. You see it, his arm and his leg, and he's still happy playing with the nature. And see, that's her, because she doesn't know, she's still playing with, she's playing with nature at that same point. But look at her face. She's bored, and she's like, there has to be something better. There both are. This main male, yeah, he's holding it together, because that is this guy. That's what it's supposed to be. He has his business suit on, his image, but he's not happy. And so look, this person right here, like I said, he has his hands tied, his hand and his legs tied. There's a yin and yang symbol. But even though that's the case, and he's on a tree stump, not knowing where the food is going to come from, what's going to happen next, he's still using, the earth. And then look, you have the Queen of Wands energy that came out. The Queen of Wands energy is basically, understanding and intuitive. So although this girl, or you Cancer, could have walked out on this wealthy man, you decided to go within and understand that he had this situation, and if you were putting yourself in their shoes, this wouldn't be. I mean, you wouldn't want anybody to walk away from you. But now look, with the Ten of Pentacles energy, I mean, this is good. Maybe that's that way. That's better. With the Ten of Pentacles energy, I know what it is. I'm gonna cut this light off. Can you guys see still? There you go. No, it's just a glare from my TV. I have my TV on. Or maybe it's a glare from this light. Hold on. With the Ten of Pentacles energy. Oh yeah, that was my cell phone. Okay. No, it wasn't. I don't know what it is. But anyway, with the Ten of Pentacles energy, he's like, oh, I'm going to her. This is home, and home and success and wealth, you know. So now he's at the point where she was in the beginning of building together. You know, this is a farm, you know, to a Cancer, well, to me at least, a farm is everything to me, you know, to work with your hands and be creative and figure out how you're going to eat and get your and build your corns. And if you look in the back, there's a little girl, she grew up. And there's a mom in the background to me who wasn't, you know, too fond of this situation because she felt like you were going to take her son from her or vice versa, you know. But she's back there and she's helping build this unity and this family on this farm, you know. So at first she didn't want this person to travel, and now here it is, she went and traveled too. I'm not saying that she looks happy. She looks pretty sad back there, you know, because she was holding on. Come on, focus. Let's see if it'll focus. Look at her. Can you see it? There it is. She's not that happy. She doesn't look that happy back there because either she was trying to stop him because she controlled the reason why he didn't come to you, and he broke those chains and just said, you know what? No, I'm going on this thing called life journey, and if you want to come, you can come. It's enough room for you, but at the same time, I'm not going to wait for you anymore. It's been years. My daughter is back, and oh, did I show you the daughter, the kids in the background playing? So maybe you have a son and he has a daughter, or maybe, hold on a second, maybe you guys have.
Hello?
What's up?
Nothing much. Hey, what can you have degreaser?
No.
Can you use like Lysol and stuff like that, like as a degreaser, like to clean your stove?
No, you can use Dawn liquid soap.
To clean your stove?
The stove?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
the oven. The oven.
yeah, or go get you some oven cleaner.
The last one I bought, it like burned my fingertips. That's the reason why like I
You
don't
wear
really want to do it.
gloves.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
wear the thick gloves. But it does, but you could use Dawn liquid soap and baking soda and vinegar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, where you at? Melvin was wanted you to take him somewhere.
I'm on my way back to the house.
Oh. Okay, I'm recording and you're in my video. I'll call you back.
Alright.
All right, call Melvin. Sorry, you guys. I'll have to edit that. 17 minutes. Let me write that down before I forget. But yeah, so you know, you basically um you know, if you look, hold on one second. And what I was saying, I'm at Cancer. 17 minutes. Edit. Sorry about that. So yeah, you know, if you basically look at it this way, the point I was trying to make is that the kids are, it's gonna clear. The kids are big enough now. The mom is just like, okay, because it doesn't look like her husband is anywhere around. Not to be funny, but I'm being funny. I'm not being funny, but I am. But you know, and the kids are old enough, and he's like, you know what? My baby is old enough now. You know, I stopped and waited, and now I know I was miserable this whole time and focusing on my coins, which I already had. And now it's time for me to focus on myself. You know, with the wealthy man, you see the clock here. He's looking at the clock. He's looking at the time. He's looking at the clock and saying, you know, I'm only getting older. Look, he has a 5 o'clock shadow with his beard, but I'm surprised it's not showing gray. And then this man here, the main male, he's taking care of himself. So this is the energy of how you guys were in the beginning to me. You see, he's taking care of himself. He got his goatee lined up, you know, his beard lined up and everything. And now it's just like, no. So let's clarify. Whoa, we're not using all of that. Okay, okay. All right. Sorry about that. But yeah, so, you know, he put his life on hold because of something that he couldn't take away or try to burden you with it. And you know, this whole time you had been understanding with the, you know, understanding to an extent. You know, you weren't gonna shame or, you know, shun his kids, but at the same time you had to focus on yourself. You know, you had to focus on what was important to you instead of focusing on the heartbreak, because it seems like to me this was a heartbreak, you know, that happened. It seemed like to me that you you know, you were patient and you still saw this person, but you moved away from it so that you wouldn't have to face it. And that was a conversation to me that was never had. And now, you know, there is a lot on his mind. Look, there's a lot on his mind, and there also is a lot on your mind. And where you were in the beginning of this was, you know, we can build this family here because I'm working on my coins. You already have yours, but let's come together and do this, you know, the way that, you know, most families would, you know. And now he's thinking about it like, damn, I should have listened to her, you know. And she's like, damn, I don't want anybody else, but I have, you know, I have my pinnacles now. They're right there. I have all my pinnacles, you know. I have my farmhouse. Look, this is a farmhouse. You see what I'm saying? Look at this outfit and look at that outfit. Only thing is their hair might be different colors, you know. I have my farm, you know. I have my, you know, my whatever, and now I'm willing to, you know, I need to come together. And he's like, hey, how you been? I'm surprised the message card, you know, the Eight of Wands doesn't come out. Too many cards. I'm not taking all of these, you know. If the Eight of Wands comes out, some type of message, you know, I'm surprised the Eight of Wands or the what is it? The Knight of Cups. Excuse me, the Knight of Wands doesn't come out with a message. So here it is. Yeah, this to me, come on, seemed like a third party situation. And remember, like I said, there was a child born. There was a child born, and this is the Page of Cups energy. And so the Page of Cups energy is new ideas, creativity, or, you know, this person here, he was having his, you know, he was having his cake and eating it too. And, you know, hold on, let's see if it clears up. Okay, he was having his cake and eating it too. And these two people were waiting for him to make a decision. Look, they're waiting for him to feed him. And she's like, oh, yeah, I'm lusting after this person. This is the person that had the child. And then he's like, okay, when is he going to give me his cup? You know, like, I'm not going to beg for it. And this is the person that left. This is the person that left and went to a distance. If that makes sense, this might be you, Cancer, or vice versa, if this resonates with you. So that is why the Two of Cups energy came out, because, you know, there was a third party situation. And out of this third party, this lust created a child. This lust created a child. This person right here was the one that was like, I'll do anything for you. I don't know if that resonates. This is just how I see it. So like I said, third party. So now I bet you that the message card is going to come out with either the Knight of the Knight, and if it doesn't, we understand what it is, you know, but or the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Wands or the Eight of Wands. But, you know, again, we understand if it doesn't. Yeah, because Ten of Swords energy, to clarify the child, you felt backstabbed. You felt like, you know, again, third party, look at that. You know, somebody is looking at you, you know, and it's like you got all these knives in your back from the Ten of Swords energy, which is, you know, sorry, like defeat and hurt or tears, you know, because of this little baby, you know. But at the same time, you don't want to, you know, be the person to say, oh, you're wrong. The devil is here, you know, and the devil's energy was like you felt trapped or deceived because, you know, someone blocked, you know, I don't know if, I'm not saying somebody blocked you, but you had to block this energy because, you know, you didn't want to feel like that about a child. You know, a child is innocent, you know, and so that is where you are. But now here it is, the marriage card is here. The marriage card is here, and sorry, I have my phone. I have a short in my phone. I have all the issues in the world, right? But yeah, the marriage card is here. So let's go ahead and clarify the marriage card for the Cancer. Let's clarify the marriage card for the Cancer. Yeah, you know, the marriage card is here. And yeah, here's King of Cups. You know, King of Cups energy. And the King of Cups energy is a creative person, a creative guide. And, you know, this is time. It's time now. You know, it's time for you to, and him or her, to come up and say, you know, this is water energy. But, you know, it's time for you to go ahead and say, you know what? I was wrong, but I'm ready to create this union, you know. And let's go ahead and clarify the King of Cups. The Page of Swords. There's our card. Let's clarifying the King of Cups is the Page of Swords. And look, she's wielding this big old sword. She's wielding this big old sword. And, knowing that, all of this energy and all of the strength that she had to have in order to get through this, because she had to learn from, and be responsible and, take her ideas in order to create a better world for her. And here's Chariot right here. This is us. This is the Chariot. You went ahead and said, I'm going to work on myself. I'm going to work on myself. I can control, I can control, this energy, the devil energy and the Ten of Swords energy in regards to this child. And I'm going to go ahead and work on myself because I'm a nurturer. I'm a mother. I have this mothering energy. And I'm very confident that, if this is meant by divine right, it will happen to me. It will happen for me, and, you asserted yourself and you bless this as victory. And now you're ready to make this commitment. The Chariot is here. So again, the water sign showed up here on this, on the board. Not only water, but we have the Pentacles here, we have the Wands here, and we have the water sign. But this is for us. This is clarifying this marriage. This is clarifying that you are ready because you are strong enough and you accept this baby. But at the same time, you guys needed to communicate, and he needed to understand why you felt the way you did. Where is that other card at? Oh, it's right here. I put it backwards. So yeah, this is for Cancer. Look, Six of Cups, blessings, blessings and memories. So you are remembering how you guys were years ago, and now you guys grew old together. If that makes sense. So, if this resonates with you, hey, give me a shout out. Let me go ahead and see. I'm going to go ahead and pull from the Believe in Your Own Magic deck. Yeah, because, this is where you are, Cancer. This is where you are. You have, made it through this hard time, and you've become successful by just focusing on yourself. You focused on yourself, and you blessed that situation. Tower, unplugged and relaxed for a spell. So yeah, you had a tower moment with yourself. She has her crystals. She has her tea, she has her flowers, and she's doing yoga of some type. No matter what, she is taking care of herself, no matter what the outcome has been. So there you have it. All right, Cancer, I'm gonna go ahead and pull from the Romance Angel decks to see and get a clear energy to leave us with. So yeah, you focused on yourself, and this person is on his way. He's coming from a distance to come and get you. He broke those chains based upon the things that he did in the past. Yeah, there you go. It's the wedding. I told you that. This just clarifies everything. It's a marriage and a wedding. This situation involves a marriage. I mean, it does not get any clearer than that, Cancer. It does not get any clearer than that. So there you have it. All right, Cancer. Now we're going to go ahead and focus on the Scorpio. So, I mean, if you're still here listening to me, this is where, and let's see where we stopped. 28 minutes. Let me write this down. 28 minutes for the Cancer. And then I have to end at 28 minutes. And then we're starting with Scorpio at 30 minutes, let's just say. Yeah, so, this is, if this resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment. I'm not trying to be bitter, and no, I'm not saying that, you are going to treat a kid a certain way or whatever, and that kids are mistakes. No, nothing is a mistake. Like I say, if you watched any of my previous videos, everything is a lesson, and you have to bless each situation as success, or, say it doesn't move me, in order to work on yourself. So next we're going to go ahead and focus on the Scorpio. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle my decks before 30 minutes, and then yeah, we're going to work on Scorpio because, us water signs, we always need attention and love. And if nobody has ever told you, I love you, I love you. I put that energy out there just so that we can get to the point of, self-love. You know, you got to know that every situation that comes is, you know, going to be hard, but we have to know how to deal with it. So again, we're going to start this reading for my Scorpios for the month of December. Today is the 29th, so I guess this is weekly for the sign of Scorpios. Let's see what's on the agenda for you, Scorpios. What will be the focus of this reading? What are we working on? What are we focusing on for my sign of Scorpio? A child again. Why is the child here? Occupation. So you're focusing on your occupation. There is a child. Is this your child? Is this another child? Are you having a child? You know, the Cancer had issues in regards to having someone have a child on her, the main male in her life. That's what the Cancers had too as well. If you didn't know any better, you would think that I didn't shuffle these cards, but you're watching me. So there's child, there's occupation, there's a main male, there's a thief, and there's a community. And at the bottom of the deck, there's Jeremy. So there you have it, Scorpio. Let's see what's happening with this child. This child card came out as well as the main male came out again. What's up with this child? You know, are you the one dealing with the Cancer, Scorpio? Oh boy, my son's father was a Scorpio. Lord Jesus. There you have it. The main male, you know, or were you a part of the third party with dealing with the Cancer? I'm just going to make it as if you have your own issue with what's going on, which you do. You know, I'm not going to connect the two, but I'm just going to say the thief, someone is taking something from you in community. What's happening with the community? Are you working with the community? Are you doing something in regards to community activism? You know, what are you doing? Here it shows two people in the back of the door. It's like a man and an older man and a younger person, and the lady and the kid, and then there's also another male. Can you see them people back there in the back? You know, he's welcoming them into his store, and there's a man back there as well. There's an older man, and there's a kid, and there's a lady. What is happening here? So let's go ahead and clarify for the Scorpio, this child. Let me reshuffle the card, you know. So yeah, you see this happening again. I try to reshuffle my cards at least 10 or 12 times before I do my readings, so that they won't come out like this. So if it's meant for them to come out, Scorpio. So yeah, I'm just trying to see what this has to do with you, this child. There's a child in the picture. There's a child in the picture of the community card. There's also a child in the card for thief. And there, you see, there's a child back there that's doing the pickpocketing. What is this glare on my screen? That's what I'm trying to figure out. You know, it's a glare on my screen. And I think it might be from my light or my TV. I have two TVs in front of me, so I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and clarify the child for the Scorpio. Who is this child that we are talking about for the Scorpio? Scorpio, do you have a child? Is there a child involved with you in your significant other? Is it this, you know, a child from a previous relationship? Who is this child? The High Priestess. Hey, there you go. The High Priestess is basically an intuitive person that dreams and has visions and I don't know, deals with, sorry, I'm having a brain, you know, it's like a somebody that studies a different type of religion. And so there is a child right there. You know, there is a child right there. Are you blessing a child? Are you having a child? Is that what's happening with you? And I was going to say clarify occupation, and you have it. The Nine of Pentacles is here. Now, this was in my last reading for Cancer. The Nine of Pentacles is here, and the Nine of Pentacles is basically you having luxury and reaping the rewards of you and your occupation, and that's why it's under the occupation. Let's clarify this main male is the Knight of Swords. You know, who is the Knight of Swords? Card energy, Gemini energy, you know, air energy. So the Knight of Swords is a powerful, disciplined person, and that's under the main male. Woo-hoo. Oh, see, look, all of this stuff is working. I don't know what's happening here, and let's clarify the thief. And the thief came out with the Two of Swords trust. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is a good reading, Scorpio. So you're trusting. This lady here, there we go. This lady here, she has in the regular traditional tarot, the hands are up and she has a actual what is it called? The thing over her eyes. You know, covering her eyes. And here, the lion is behind her. You know, the lion is behind her, and she has her sword there. So she's trusting the situation. Not lion, wolf. The wolf is behind her. She looks like Brianna, but she's trusting the situation of this thief. So I don't know. You know, it's thief and trust. You know, this is a really good reading. Yeah, this is a. Now let's clarify the community card. You know, this is a really good reading, the Five of Swords. So the Five of Swords energy can be some type of selfishness or gloating. And so I don't catch that with this community card, but maybe it's that guy in the back. You see the guy back there? He's looking like, can you see him? You see him right there? He's watching this couple here. You know, he's watching this person. Does he know something about this lady? Or does he know something about this man? Or something in regards to this child? Or maybe it's the owner of the business. Does he know this lady in a certain way? Does he know where this child came from? Or does he know something about this man that he's not saying? You know, that just is like, okay, that's where the community card is. But this card represents like somebody knowing something or you holding on to a situation that, you know, is no longer there. That's what they say in the book in regards to this situation. But it also can mean selfishness or gloating or some type of loss. So is it a community situation that, you know, you are being a part of? Let's go back and clarify the High Priestess. And these cards came out with the Strength card. So with this child energy, you know, you have the High Priestess here, but you also have the Strength card, you know, and normally she, you know, everybody else is looking down. She's looking up. She's like manifesting with her wand. You know, she's manifesting with her wand based upon the information that the high priestess told her. You know, she's like, don't worry about the things. Look. And then you have the Empress energy. So this is a mother nurturing type energy, you know, someone who is good at giving advice and things like that. So you're looking for advice in regards to this baby. You know, you're nurturing the situation, but you're looking for advice. And then here it is, you have the Two of Wands energy. And the Two of Wands is basically you focusing on your goals and your decisions at the same time being sad and not knowing how these things will play out. So are you having a baby? You know, this person has his foot tied, his hand tied, but he's still happy. You know, he's still happy in regards to whatever he's doing. He's focusing on his goals and he's enjoying the nature. This card came out in the last reading for the Cancer as well. So why is my camera not focusing? Come on, focus. There it is. You know, so he has his hands tied. You know, he has his hands and his foot tied. He's bound. There's a yin and yang symbol. But for some reason, you know, the high priestess energy is saying, be strong, have strength, and nurture this situation. You're a mother, you're loving, you're a water sign. You will always get through whatever it is that's challenging you. So let's clarify the occupation card and the Nine of Pentacles card for the Scorpio, for my fellow signs of Scorpio. Let's see. Yeah, so you are, all right, too many cards, but I guess I'll go ahead and take them. So with the, we have the Ace of Cups, we have the King of Swords, we have the Tower, and we have the Five of Wands. So with the Ace of Cups is basically abundance. So again, your occupation, you're going to be successful no matter what you do. You have abundance behind you with the Ace of Cups, and you know there's an innocence to you and the way that you do your business. However, you have the King of Swords as well. And the King of Swords is basically a powerful disciplinary or leadership type role, a leadership leadership type person. And so you're taking leadership in regards to your occupation and the way that you make your coins, but you're also ending a situation. And the tower moment is, it's one lady is, if you can see it, she's fallen out of the actual tower, and these two people are down here with the Reaper or whatever, ending a situation. So it looks like she was hiding, and the Reaper or the guy knew that this person was hiding up there, and he's kept putting an end to a situation. So that is where we are in regards to that. And then we have the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands energy is basically tension or competition. So maybe there was some competition in regards to your income, or dealing with the situation, or maybe with this child. And this child, there was some type of competition in the way that you were being told to do something in regards to your child or a situation. And this main male, air energy, we're going to go ahead and clarify the Knight of Swords. I'm not taking all of these cards. I'm just not, because, all right, it was the Death in reverse. So, see, I just can't make up my mind. That's the Cancer in me. So look at that. So the Death in reverse, basically, the Death card is ending, is an ending, or a rebirth, either or letting go of something. So maybe it being in reverse is, you saying that I'm making a decision to think about ending this with this main male. This main male is like, I'm not going to end this situation with him. I'm going to go ahead and, work on the situation. This is my child's father. I'm not going to give up on this situation. I'm not ready for this to end. So that is the reason why you haven't ended the situation. And then you have the World card. Well, I think it goes this way because this is how it fell. You have the Queen of Swords energy. And so the Queen of Swords energy is basically wisdom and discipline and having the strength to deal with any situation that comes to comes at hand. And then you have the Lovers. So you weren't willing to end the situation with the Death card with this main male, which is the kid's father. I think that's what it is, or a union. You're not willing to end the situation, but you are having a beginning of a new situation, a new love. You were at a crossroads with your feelings, but it's the beginning of a new relationship because you stuck out with it and was strong. And you don't know what the situation will end up being with the Unknown card, but you've given everything, and that and you're willing to move forward with this situation. But then we have the World card, and the World card is basically completion. So because and gratification. So because you held out with this, and you asked for the universe, and you knew that you had strength and you had patience to nurture this situation, that's the reason why the World card came, because there is a completeness in this. So let's clarify the Thief card with the Two of Swords. All right. Sorry. All right. So all of these cards are coming out because, Scorpio, you have something to say. So the Three of Cups, there is a celebration. There is a celebration in regards to you being and going through this. So you trusted the situation, and now there is a celebration. That's a text message. There's a celebration in regards to you moving forward with your main male in your life. But the Four of Swords is here, and the Four of Swords is just basically grounding yourself or withdrawing from the situation. It looks like you could have withdrawn from the situation, but you decided to ground yourself, even though they knocked your shoe off, they beat you up, and you're torn and battered, but you're going to go ahead and heal from the situation because you were strong enough for it. And then you have the Temperance energy, and the Temperance is basically balance and healthy healing and being calm and being at peace and harmony with your decision that you made. Nobody can change your mind. And then there's the Queen of Cups energy, which is our energy, which is the understanding, empathetic. You understood the situation, and that's the reason why you were willing to stay as long as you did. And now the Five of Swords energy in the Community card, let's go ahead and clarify that. So yeah, Ten of Pentacles, you have it. You and your main male have this union. You guys are moving forward in order to take care of your child and keep people out, no matter what your occupation is, and you're not letting anybody steal your joy with the thief card. That makes so much sense now. That is here, and that was in the actual Cancer reading, as well as the Four of Cups energy. And the Four of Cups energy was here, and basically with the Four of Cups, it says boredom, rejection, or withdrawal. However, I think that you were grounding yourself and coming within and trying to find different ways to handle and deal with this situation. And that's where you are. So you have healed, and this situation has healed you. And at the bottom of the deck, the Two of Cups, there's a union. There is a couple that is together throughout, despite all the issues or the issues that were at hand. You dealt with these situations and you got it. And so let me go ahead, because this is a love reading to me. You know, you stuck it out, and you are going to have an happy ending because you were strong. Your strength pulled you through. Okay, so I'll just show you what it says. It says, stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. See? You were optimistic about it. You knew that it was going to happen. You just had to have the patience and be the mother or the nurturer that you are. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partner. Work on your partnership. So that's what you did. You know, with all the energy, you had faith. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. That's what you're doing. You're moving forward. And you know what, Scorpio? I think this is the same energy that was in your reading and the Sagittarius's reading. So go back and listen to those readings, and then let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So that's what you did. Once you went within, you know, and you stopped trying to compete, and you asked the universe for help, you had to let go of your control issues, and you had to focus on yourself. And look at this. This is a girl. Look at that. That's a lady and her daughter. That's the lady and her daughter, and that's the main male. And he's just like, damned if I do. And look, she's asking the universe for help. So there you have it, Scorpio. This is your reading. Let me go ahead and pull from the Believe in Your Own Magic card for you, Scorpio. Because, yeah, this was a really good reading for you. So this is the same energy that's been happening for your readings this whole time. You see how that flew out? The stars. You can manifest your every wish. And that's what you were doing. You were manifesting your every wish. And escapists, come home to yourself. So you had to ground yourself. That's the reason why this card came out, the Four Cups. Remember I said that you had to ground yourself and go within in order to get to that. So the stars, it says you can manifest your every wish. So you manifested this perfect relationship and this perfect love. Everything takes time, and everything you have to work on. But once you work on this energy, once you work on it and you stop trying to mother the situation and bless it with success, and have the temperance energy of pouring from one cup to another, pouring out of your cup into another, and showing this person how to really love, then that is why you're here. Look at you. You got your feet in the water, you're drinking your wine, and you have no worries with the Queen of Cups energy. So again, Scorpio, this was a reading for you. So this ends this reading right now. I'm going to go ahead and start the reading start cleaning up for the sign of, what is the sign? What am I doing? Pisces. All right. Yep. So there you have it. That was a really good reading for you, Scorpio. And I'm going to write 50 minutes on here to give myself time to clean up. There you have it. So yeah, that was a really good reading. So I don't really read in reversals, but it made sense for me to do it today. And yeah, that is where we are, you know, with this. So Scorpio, keep your head up, you know. Remember, go back and look at those readings for the month of December and the month of what was it, the month of December, and also the month of November. Even the weeklies, look at those, because that energy was basically the same. You know, so I'll let you go ahead and decipher from it. But again, if you like what you hear, please like, share, and subscribe. I said describe. please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, the world is waiting. So now I'm ready to do the Pisces reading. And I said 50 minutes, and that's what we're going to do. All right, Pisces. So let's see where we are with your reading and why your cards are coming out like this. Let's see where we are with your reading, Pisces. Okay, sorry about that. All right, 50 minutes and 10 seconds. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle a little bit for you, Pisces. Remember, if this resonates with you, please like, share, and subscribe. And even if it doesn't, just give me a like and subscribe, because maybe one of my readings will resonate with you. But also check your sun, moon, and rising in order for you to get what it is that you need. Official person. Official person. What is official person mean to you, Pisces? Let's see. My camera is not focusing, but anyway. Yeah, what does official person mean to you, Pisces? Let's see. Let's get another. No, that's too many. I want them to come out authentically. I want them to come out by themselves. And the last two readings, I had a couple of the same cards, and you know I shuffle my cards really good. Yeah, I shuffle my cards really good, so I don't know. It was just meant for them to come out. And there you have it. Hold on 1 second. Let's see. What do we have for my sign of my water sign of Pisces? What information or cards do we have for Pisces? Distant horizons. Again, that was out in the card for the Cancer. I mean the Scorpio. Because Scorpio, change. You're changing up something. What are you changing? Can you see? It just feels like this is backwards. Did I knock my camera over? There we go. Come on, change. All right. And then we have, excuse me, poverty. You're changing from a state of poverty or lack or going through something. Everybody is. So don't feel like you're the only one. Everybody is going through something, but we're focusing on different things in different ways. The mature woman. So the mature woman comes out. So there's an official person and there's a mature woman. What is this official person? In a coffin. At the end of the day, it's ending to a situation. Maybe there's an ending to poverty. Let me read what the. Sorry, you guys. I have Christmas tree in my sweater, so if you see that, there you have it. My son convinced me into having a real Christmas tree, and I got a pretty one. So card number 22. Official person. What does the official person mean? This is a somewhat challenge card. We meet the official person in the marble foyer of the officers club, where he greets us with a fine bearing and a notch saber. This many medals from his imperial campaign shine against his bright red coat. Literally, he's a person in a uniform such as a military man, police officer, or fireman, and a description of another person's card. He can stand for a gruff, forceful, or even a humorless person. This official person loves ceremonies, prompt hierarchy, regiments, and order. Give a task to the official person and he will make it so. Thus, next to the non-person's card next to a non-person's card, it can also mean it's happening whether you like it or not. You may be in a situation where you are not in control. Someone else is giving the orders. And it says when this card isn't an actual military official, he can be an office official such as a policeman or a judge. He might be unapproachable and intimidating if he isn't a friend or relative or of the court. It says, but this card also sometimes acts as an exclamation point describing a neighboring card as official. It says, when this card appears, you may be confronted with the strict rules of daily life. Maybe you'll experience situations where power and authority are required, or you're involved in a relationship that is characterized by restraints and formalities, perhaps an ambitious person in your job. This official person says that you should be more determined and focused on following your goals. So I can say this. I need to write something down. I can say this when it comes to working on your family, the child. Okay, sorry, I had to do that because I would forget. And the union. Okay. I can say, like, right now, everybody is going through this, but for the most part, if our finances weren't in order, and I'm not saying that in a bad way, because I can tell you as a business owner, mine's weren't that great. And, I've been getting help from different places, like, I mean, it just kind of depends on what it is, but there's so many things out there for you. So I hate to say this, but if this has to do anything, sorry, I'm just shuffling these cards, and these two cards came out. So pay attention to the red flags. I wasn't shuffling this for this reading, but while I was talking, I was shuffling because I used that for the last reading. So it says, pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So that might be for this energy of what we're going through with this official person, and give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. That was in my last reading, and that was the reason why I was shuffling. So anyway, with this official person, it could be that you are going through not being able to pay your bills, and trust me, everybody knows what that is like right now. I can say I'm not in a situation that I was in last year, because I stopped my business totally, like, and took care of my father. Not last year, 2020. 2020, I took care of my father that whole year. So I put a hold on my finances, which was hard, and I had to come back, and get myself in order, after me, being able to have a 700 credit score and things like that. I was taking care of my father, and, he passed away, this year. And it was a hard thing for me, like, I gained weight, I did all these things, and this happened, before, well, when Corona, he passed away right after Corona started, but, I was, literally taking care of him, at the end of, the year or whatever. And so I can say to you that it was hard. So this official person could be a judge. It could be a landlord. It could be someone in regards to you. And even right now, with everybody dealing with the unemployment, and dealing with, trying to get work or a job, the Ten of Wands, yeah, it was a burden. See, this official person is a burden, hurt. It's making you feel like a burden or exhausted, like you have to do anything to make ends meet. And I get that, and so also dealing with distant horizons. This is a relationship. Sorry, I'm just trying to sit this up here. But yeah, the distant horizon, this is a relationship. You're at a distance from your significant other, it seems like to me, maybe because of Corona. You have the energy of the Knight of Wands, so he's on his way to you with the message, or someone is on their way and traveling to you, or you're traveling to them, or you've been absent in regards to it, because the distance horizon is here. And then the Ace of Cups. So it seems like everything will work out for you, because the Ace of Cups is abundance. So it might, the things will work out for you. And then we have the Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles is basically, a new, like, success foundation, a new foundation, a new success. So a foundation can be, anything from a house to you just being successful, being successful. So the change had to happen, and this may be a good thing. And then the Four of Wands is a union, so this distant horizon, whoever this is. So maybe this person is coming to help you get out of this rut that we all been in. You know, I wish somebody could come and help me, you know, and just, you know, with the me doing affirmations and manifesting things have been falling into place. But that doesn't mean I don't feel like I'm going through a state of not knowing anything, you know. So we're going to clarify that official person down the line, but let's clarify the change. So it looks like, Pisces, the change that you need is it's a guy sitting over here. Let me show you the card of change. You know, it's the card here. So somebody is coming to get you. Like we have the knight of wands energy, travel and a swift travel or some type of leave that's happening. And here's a car here, and there is a man back there. Can you see him? There's a man back there with a suitcase. I don't know if that's the person, but there's change. Maybe you're moving. You know, maybe you're moving to a different location. You're giving your relationship a chance with this Knight of Swords energy here. Excuse me, Knight of Wands energy being here. You know, you're giving your relationship a chance. And then look, the Five of Wands comes out, and the Five of Wands is basically, you know, training or being in competition or debating or getting or tension. So you're not in that tension, or that tension is there. However, you're going towards this union, or with the Ten of Pentacles, you know, you're going towards this home or community or wealth or success that's happening. So there's no more lack here. So no more competition, you know, here. And then there's the Strength card. You've been strong, Pisces. You've been strong. You've been holding yourself together. You know, look, she has her wand in her hand, if you could see. She has her wand in her hand and she's looking up to the sky, you know, and she's manifesting this strength and this courage in order for her to get through where she needs to go. And so there you have it. So that's what the change is. You're uplifting and uprooting yourself, and you're moving to a place of where you are having this union. So maybe, oh shoot, this card failed. I'll go ahead and take them too. But sorry. All right, it is the Seven of Wands energy. Hold on, let me sit down. Let me get back in my chair. I have a pillow in my chair, and it makes me want to fall down every time. So with the poverty, clarifying the poverty card, you have the Seven of Wands energy, and I'll show it to you. And the Seven of Wands energy is basically protecting and challenging and having courage at the same time. You know, she's protecting her wands, you know, and so that's where the poverty card comes in at, because I think the union is coming together, or you guys are coming together, or you're moving into a place to where you can be able to keep your wands or hold on to your wands and focus on yourself, because now you have the World card here, and the World card is completion or gratification or some type of happiness. And then you have the Hermit energy. You're going within, and you're searching for solitude or reflecting, and you're meditating. You're at peace with your situation. You're withdrawing from this situation, and you're going within to maybe study, or maybe, you know, making a mature decision of why you're doing it. I don't know if you're moving in with the person, or you're moving out of a situation so that you won't have to meet this official person. You don't want to wait on anybody to tell you about your coins that you do have and what you need to pay. So you're like, I'm struggling. And I can see with the Ten of Wands being here, you know, my income is a burden right now, and landlord, I cannot pay you, or judge, I need this help, or I need more time, or something like that. And that's what everybody is going through. So don't feel like you're defeated. Don't feel defeated, you know. Let's clarify this mature woman. Maybe this is a person that you're going to go ahead and move in with, or maybe you're just being mature, because again, the Hermit card is making you go within, and this mature woman may be the one that's helping you get through your situation of feeling lack, or feeling like there can be. So the change that you're making, Pisces, might help. You might be coming together in union, either with a relationship, or just in regards to maybe getting a roommate. Yeah. So you have the Three of Pentacles card, and the Three of Pentacles card basically means preparing. You're preparing for this situation. You know, you're preparing to deal with this mature woman, whoever this mature woman may be. And then there's a Death card. There's an ending. The Death card comes as, you know, basically a rebirth, or letting go, or transformation, you know, or change, you know, or ending something. So I feel like you're ending your situation up to where you're moving. And also, do you see these cards that flipped over? That's what I was just looking at. Okay, so we're not finished with this situation. So, you know, the Death card is coming. You're ending a cycle, but with the Nine of Wands energy coming out, the Nine of Wands is strength and protection. You're doing this. You're being strong in order to protect what it is that you need, and that's your finances. And then the High Priestess energy comes out, and the High Priestess is basically, you know, you going within and using your intuition and vision in order to get you know, through, you know, and to do internal healing, because this is a big, so maybe this is you being the mature woman or person. You're being the mature person because this is something that has you thought about for a minute, and now it's time for you to, you know, with the Two of Cups energy, excuse me, the Ten of Cups energy, be at harmony with your family, or in unity, you know. So I don't know if this is a love situation. I don't know. And it does seem like this official person could be someone that you're dealing with. You know, it could be you giving your relationship a chance, or you moving into a situation with change in order for you guys to build this union, you know, build this union, or um, you know, have a home, a wealthy, successful home as well. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles here. And the Nine of Pentacles is basically, again, it's rewards and luxury. So with this decision of you being mature enough to go through this, you have that luxury now, and you're a union. All of these cards seem that they're relationship based. So this might be a relationship for you. You have the Ten of Cups here, and what else was it that I saw? I'm sorry, I'm having a where was it at? Oh, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Four of Wands, and now you have, you know, you're going into it, and then give your relationship a chance, and you paid attention to the red flags, and that was you um, being at a distance, and also the poverty part of it. So nobody wants to lose what they built over the years. So maybe you're going within and saying to your significant other that you're at a distance from, you're gonna, let's give this a chance and let's do this. And then you have the Star card at the bottom of the deck, you know. So let's go ahead and clarify with the, we already did this one. Let's use the, what is this called, the maps, the enchanted maps. We're going to go ahead and use the enchanted maps in order to get overall energy for this reading for my Pisces. But yeah, so whatever the situation is, you know, make the decision based upon not, you know, not having to start all the way over. You know, your decisions are not because you don't have the coins. It's because you know that you don't know what's happening from here. And did the unknown card come out? I thought it did, but maybe it didn't. And the unknown card to me is the moon card. So I don't know if it came out, but you're ending a cycle. You know, you're ending a cycle, and it's not in regards to love. It's in regards to you looking at your coins because you don't want to answer to that official person, or you want that official person to help you get through this. So, you know, that could be where you are, Pisces. Yeah, that could be where you are. So, yeah, again, this was a really good reading. Not that you're going through, maybe going through a financial situation, but it could be, yeah. Yeah, exactly. This all came out. So movement, the movement card came out. So that is movement. You're making a change in movement, and then making a choice which door to go through. You're being the mature person, and figuring out what's the best decision for you. Even though you have to do this and make this move, it doesn't mean you cannot change. You cannot change. storm feels. So yeah, you're in the eye of the storm. You know, you're in the eye of the storm, maybe dealing with this official person, and you don't know what the outcome will be. But you don't want to be where it's in poverty, where you're going in poverty. I don't know if it's you or your family or whatever, but you don't want to be in poverty and having to start over because you feel like you're stuck in the mud. So again, and this is a balancing act. So you're balancing out what it is that you should do. And so that's where the mature woman card comes out, because once you do that and you save up your coins, you know, you can start over and you can move back out. But it's going to be hard for you to start over if you have to deal with this official person and they make a judgment or something against you. So there you have it. This was for my water signs. You guys, if you like what you heard, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'm going to go ahead and pull two other cards in regards to healing yourself, and also the Sacred Self-Care Oracle deck. Now, this is the Heal Yourself cards, reading cards, the Heal Yourself reading cards. Oh, shit. Excuse my language. Look at that. I curse like I say. I'm not taking those, but I'm taking this one here. So this is for the overall energy of this reading. We have courage. Courage. So you got to have the courage in order to walk in the dark, you know, and that's where the trust card came out at. I remember seeing the trust card here. That's where that came out. The two of swords. I could have swore it was here somewhere. But anyway, you got to have courage in order to walk in the dark, to walk blindfolded and not know what the next move will be. You know, I'm surprised that the moon card didn't come out, but I'm going to go ahead and pull from the Moonology Oracle deck and pay attention to the signs. And this is the card that the Pisces had. Pay attention to the red flags. And this is the card that Pisces had. So to the signs, maybe you know, I'm telling you, you know what it is that you need to do. Pay attention to that. And now I'm going to pull from the Moonology Oracle deck in order to get a, whoa. I'm sorry, when I'm reading, I just make this whole all messy. So I'm going to pull from the Moonology Oracle deck in order to get, because it will be, I think it's an eclipse happening soon. I don't have my calendar in front of me. But yeah, there's an eclipse happening soon. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get overall energy. And remember, the star energy is at the bottom of the deck. Look at this. The compass is at the bottom of this deck. The compass is at the bottom of this deck, so there you have it. That means that you are traveling. Everything on here is saying moving, and this is your guide. The compass is your guide, so that's a good thing. So let me go ahead and pull from the Moonology Oracle deck, because there is going to be a full moon soon. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. Listen, Pisces. Listen, Pisces. I just said to you, this is your card. So Pisces, you are my fellow water signs. This is your card. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces again. Full moon in Pisces again. Pisces, listen to this reading. Don't let your ego get the best of you. You know, I'm gonna tell you, and like I said before, what I did when I when I made the decision to take care of my father, and this could resonate with me. I moved in with my mother, and I haven't stayed with her in years. And I moved in with her because I seen that me being an entrepreneur, that my finances were different. And remember, this is before they started talking about COVID. And I felt like a loser, but I also had to pay attention to the red flags. So again, I had to do that in order to preserve my coins, because I didn't know what it was going to do. And so in the beginning of it, I started to, my credit score started to drop. And I can say to you now, and I just, you know, I'm being serious and I'm being honest with you. You know, my credit score started to drop. And just because I am an entrepreneur, and I'm just going to show you, because I know what it's like. In this last year, my score dropped, and I felt so helpless and so hurt that that was the case, that I mean, I felt like everything that I was doing was wrong. And I tried to do I tried to do this in order to get to where I'm at. And now, just to let you know, and this is real. I'm just as real as they come. My score is back almost to where it was. It was at a 700. And it is back to where uh I felt like, no, your score doesn't make you, but I worked on this. This is what I practice, and I help small business owners, and I help people get themselves together and get their lives together. And when I tell you that this has been an uphill battle, look at my score, okay? So, and I'm just showing you this because I'm okay with this, but look at where my score came from. This is a year. My score had dropped so bad. My score hadn't been this low and ever. And look at where I'm at now. Do you see what I'm saying? So Pisces, I say this to you because I know what it feels like to go through this and start over. So I don't want you to get to that point to where there's help out there. You can find resources. And this is from the bottom of my heart. I don't know how to say this to you without meaning this and understanding that this is where I was. I was there and I had to, it probably was lower than that. And I had to push this back up by getting me to where I could get at least to this point, So I am proof, and I'm telling you, this is why I opened up this channel. This is why I started doing this stuff. And this is just not going for Pisces. This is just in regards to me getting grounding myself, because I had to be the mature person to say, no, no, seriously, like this is and I hope somebody can resonate with this. I really do, because I had to go within and cry in the dark without my kids watching me, and knowing that this was not where I wanted to be or what I was going through, what I wanted to go through, but I had to try to help my father, and and take my energy out. I'm getting emotional, and these came out, but I'm not gonna pull these. I'm gonna shuffle these. But I had to help my father get to the point of him, at least me feeling like I did something for him. So I'm telling you, I understand, and I'm speaking this from my heart, from the bottom of my heart. I felt ugly. I gained weight. Like and this was before Corona, so there was no help for me. Being a business owner. There was no help for me being a mom. The only thing that I could do, and there was no help from my mother. Because she didn't believe in. I'm not gonna say she didn't believe, but there was no help from her. Because that wasn't, her and my father didn't get along, so it was hard to go within and to sacrifice my business and my life and my child's life, which, I still kept things afloat for him. But I'm telling you, I had to meditate. I'm gonna leave it at this, my fellow water signs. I hope this can resonate with someone. Send me an email. My email is on, if you don't want to put your business in the comments, which I hate. I don't want people to do. You can, if you okay with it and if you're comfortable with it. But send me an email and let me know that this resonated with you, my fellow water signs. I meant this from the bottom of my heart. I'm very open when it comes to me helping someone, and if that means that, I had to learn how to manifest harder than what I normally would, and that's honest to God truth. I have courses that I can help you with in order to help you work out, and fix your stuff and start. But we have to learn to heal, and that's the reason why you guys are watching this. And I'm saying this and choking up at the same time, because this means the world to me. And I showed you something that was personal, and I talked to you guys in regards to my personal life, because you guys need to understand that you have to learn how to manifest the things that you want. So let me just pull, and I'll tell you about this. This is from the Affirmation Inspiration Deck, The Game of Life and How to Play It, by Florence Scovel Shinn. And I have her link in the description box for the audio of this book. but it shows you how to manifest. So this is two of the cards that came out. Infinite Spirit, open the way for my right position or supply or job or whatever however you want to make this into yours, whatever, however it resonates with you. Infinite Spirit, open the way for my right position. I give thanks for having already received this. Mine's was, I'm gonna share you mine's, and I wrote it down so I wouldn't say it the wrong way for you guys, because I say it my own way. And it says, whatever I demand is a perfect idea registered in divine mind and must manifest under grace and in a perfect way. So there you have it. This is how I got through. This is how I got through. And there's a book as well, but I manifested these. I put it in the universe. I put it in the universe. And that's why I'm saying, if you can take this risk, if you have the situation, don't do it out of hate. Don't do it, do it because you don't want to feel this pain, because you can always fix your credit. You can always find a roommate. You can always do that, but don't worry about what somebody else thinks about you. Don't worry about the situations that you are going through. Just manifest them and take the lessons and bless them as success, because this is the hardest thing that you have to go through in order to pull yourself back up. And so I'll just go ahead and read to you what I would say every day. And I've been saying this for the last however many years, because I need to see and visually manifest good energy, because that's how I get through it. So anyway, I cast the burden of lack on the Christ within, and I go free to have plenty. That was one of them. Infinite Spirit, open the way for my immediate supply. Let all that's mine by divine right now reach me in great avalanches of abundance. And then I am always under direct inspiration. I make right decisions quickly. And so this is a decision that you have to dig with deep in order to make. It's okay to get a roommate. It's okay to, ask for help. It's okay. Don't feel bad. And if you can't ask the people for help, they were never your friends, and sometimes family members as well. I had to dig deep within in order for me to ask for help, because I knew that somehow, some way, this was gonna affect, my son if I didn't. And let me tell you, it got hard. It got really hard. I was doing a lot. So this is from the affirmatory deck. I don't think this is the one I want to use. This is love and relationships. But here's the other one. But it was hard for me. And I know I'm rambling. You could click off, but I just had to say that to you, because this is my personal journey. This is my personal journey, and I'm okay with my journey. I'm okay with that. And the only way you'll be able to heal from this journey, here it is. This just came out. Did you guys see it come out? Did you see how it came out? Okay. So this card is magic. It says, I believe in magic. I see evidence of it all the time. And though the tricks can probably be uh, explained away by something sensible or ordinary, I'd rather not ruin the fun. Other people can fill their days with mere coincidences. I'll fill mine with holy crap. That's unbelievable. And that is how you have to be in order to get through this, in order to make this decision. Everybody is going to have something to say in regards to whatever it is that you're doing in order to better yourself, whether it be you changing your hair or turning it blue, or whatever it is you're doing differently from someone else. Someone's always going to have something to say. However, they won't say anything if you ask them for anything or ask them for help. So again, go within, ground yourself, and always know that the world is waiting for you. And send me an email if you want to talk. Send me an email. I'm okay with it. My email address is theworldiswaiting, the number 4 for us @gmail.com, and it's in my description as well. So there you have it. This is a message for my water signs, period. We're very, very empathetic when it comes to dealing with our own, dealing with others, but very stubborn when it comes to dealing with ourselves. And and it takes pain for us to get through something. And not everyone, but that's just me, period. I'm a Cancer sun. My moon is in Libra and my rising is Leo. So that's just me, to sum it up. So I'll go above and beyond to help someone else, but that doesn't mean that someone will do it for you. And trust me, this was a hard path that I had to take, but I took it for sacrifice, and I know that you guys would do it for someone else too. And I felt like it kind of backfired on me, but I wouldn't trade this experience for nothing in the world. And let me also say this to you: you can always fix your credit score. You can always fix certain things, but if you can't fix yourself, if you get sick and put yourself and get yourself in the hospital, so go out there and ask for the help that you need, and go on YouTube and research. YouTube will tell you pretty much the majority of the things that you need to know. And that is how I ran into tarot, trying to find different ways to cope with what I was going through. So there you have it, my fellow water signs. If you are a cross watcher and this was meant for you, it was meant for you, and I'm okay with it. And I'm not ashamed, like I say, I'm an entrepreneur, but everybody has their dark days and everybody has things that they're going through. But, I found that YouTube was another way, another source of inspiration for me in figuring that someone else is going through some things that I'm going through. So I hope this could help you guys. This last 10 to 15 minutes of me rambling was not only me rambling just to get you guys to listen, but it was rambling in regards to my true experiences. So I'm vulnerable, and I'm okay with that. And I'm okay with you guys understanding what I went through, because I've always been selfless, not selfish. All right, you guys, the world is waiting for you. Have a good day.